In last video, we discussed about the third house Bhavat Bhavam. In this video, we are going to talk about the fourth house Bhavat Bhavam. So keep watching. Namaste and welcome to Pramanik Astrology channel. I'm your host Prasad Mahazani. Help you raise your vibrations and become your true self with the help of Vedic Astrology. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. You will be getting Vedic astrological videos just like this one. Follow me on Instagram. This is my ID. If you have any question, ask me there or in the comment section below. Okay, so fourth house Bhavat Bhavam. Fourth house is the house of, by the way, when we say fourth house, we mean fourth house from the ascendant. But fourth house is different if we count it from the different houses. What do I mean by that? Fourth house is fourth house from the ascendant, but it is second from the third, third from the second, fifth from the 12th, sixth from the 11th, 11th to the 6th. Okay, so fourth house is not just your fourth house. It has whole lot meaning to it. We have not even placed any planets or rashis into it. We are just talking about the house significations. So when we talk about the Bhavat Bhavam, the fourth house is not only the fourth house. The effect of the planets, the lordships, the afflictions or the benefic aspects, all are not only going to affect the fourth house, but fourth house in respect to all houses. Like it is 11 from the 6th. If your fourth house is afflicted, it will have impact on not only the fourth house signification, but also the gains of your uncle and aunts can also be afflicted. Let's discuss fourth house Bhavat Bhavam. Fourth house is the house of your nourishment. Fourth house is the house of your mother. Fourth house is the house of your homeland, motherland. Fourth house is a very private environment. Fourth house is like your mother teaching to you when you are a child. So all the nourishment, the basic education, the sanskar, all the basic private environment can be seen from the fourth house. Fourth house has all the significations which we can see in the moon, like mother, nourishment, your opinion, your mind. Fourth house is the first moksha trikona house. By the way, fourth house is fifth from the 12th. What is 12th house? 12th house is your house of, we'll talk about that when we talk about fourth house relation to the 12th house. Okay, let's jump into the fourth house Bhavat Bhavam. Fourth house Bhavat Bhavam is fourth house from the fourth house. So what is fourth from the fourth? Let's count. Fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh. So seventh house becomes the Bhavat Bhavam for the fourth house. What is seventh house? Seventh house is the house of other self. Seventh house is about the foreign travel. Seventh house is about the business. Seventh house is about outside world. Okay, seventh house is about the business, commerce, foreign travels, partnerships, marriage, sex can also be seen from the seventh house. Okay, so the fourth from the fourth is seventh house. Fourth house is the area of space which is below your feet, and 10th house is right above your head, zenith and nadir. Okay, we have discussed this many a times, and if you want to know more about it, you can go check out the local space video or where is planet earth in your horoscope video or the 10th house video, 4th house video. You will get to know more about this. Okay, so yes, fourth from the fourth is seventh house. So seventh house is the Bhavat Bhavam for the fourth house. Okay, so this was the part one for the fourth house Bhavat Bhavam. Let's move on to the next house. Let's move on to the next part wherein we will discuss about the fourth house in relation to all the houses. Fourth house is second from the third. How the third house is 12th from the fourth house. Fourth house gives strength to the third house significations of siblings. Your siblings, your younger siblings especially, gets the nourishment of your mother, private environment and nutrition, all these things. So fourth house strengthens the third house. for you. So your younger siblings get care from your mother. Fourth house is 12th to the fifth house. Fifth house is about your outer expressions. Fifth house is about your creative ability, performing arts, cinema, the Purva Punya. And fourth house, the Moksha Trikona house, is the house of privacy, is the house of intimacy, it is about the internalizing all your focus. It's about you. It's not being selfish, but it's the focus is on you. You are internalizing the focus. In the fifth house, you are expressing your inner self. The inner self which you are expressing is the fourth house. Okay, so it is 12th. So it is the 12th to the 4th, so it is the 12th to the 5th house. Fourth house is 11th to the 6th house. Sixth house, we have discussed this in third house Bhavat Bhavam, second house Bhavat Bhavam. Fourth house is 11th to the 6th house. So gains of your maternal uncles and aunts can be seen from the fourth house. Fourth house is 10th from the 7th house. Okay, so 7th house is the Bhavat Bhavam for the fourth house, but fourth house is 10 places away from the 7th house. So the career of your spouse, what it has to do with your peace of mind, it's up to you to think about it. Okay, so the career of your spouse can be seen from the fourth house, as it is 10th from the 7th house. Okay, so fourth house is fourth house is 9 places away from the 8th house. What is 8th house? 8th house is another Moksha Trikona house, which is about ups and downs, which is about transformation, which is about death and rebirths. That is what transformation is all about, right? So it is 9th from the 8th house. So the Bhagya of the 8th house is in the 4th house. So 4 and 12 are in trine and are the Moksha Trikona houses. Okay, so yes, 4th house is what? 8th house from the 9th house. So it is about your death. So it is about the transformation, death and rebirth in case of your optimism, in relation to your beliefs, the hope, the wishes, your gurus, your teachers. All these can be seen from the 4th house. 4th house is 7th from the 10th. 10th house is your father. 4th house is your father's spouse, your mother. 4th house is 6 places away from the 11th house. 11th house is the house of your elder siblings. It's about your gains. It's about the networking. And 4th house is all about the privacy. It's about the secluded solitude and your own space. You being alone is what 4th house is about. So it is 6th places away from the 11th house. 4th house is 5 places away from the 12th house. What is 12th house? 12th house is 12th house for the ascendant. Your ascendant is yourself. You're experiencing your life from the ascendant. Okay, the moment at which you took the birth, you started experiencing life through the ascendants, through your ascendant. And 12th house is about the dissolution, is about giving yourself, is about the surrender. It's about the dissolution of yourself. 12th house is always the loss of the house. Any house which is 12th to any house is lost for that house. We have discussed this in context with the 3rd and 4th house, 4th and 5th house. Okay, so the 12th house is a loss of your ego, is a loss of your health, it's a loss of your body. It's the longest journey. It is the astral journeys. These are the journeys beyond that. Let us summarize what is 4th house. 4th house is the house of your privacy. It's about the intimacy. It is about your opinion. It is about mostly all the things which moon signifies. It is about yourself. it is about the nourishment, it is about your mother, it is about your homeland. And fourth, from the fourth, that is the seventh house, Bhavat Bhavam for the fourth house. We know seventh house for the relationship, marriages, sex, foreign travels, and the other self, but it has the ultimate flavor of the fourth house. If you want to judge the fourth house, you have to judge the seventh house. Okay, so yes, this was fourth house Bhavat Bhavam, as much as I could hold, grasp, and share with you guys. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. You will be getting Vedic astrological videos just like this one. Share this with your friends and family, and 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 sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibrations. See you in the next videos. Love and peace.